Good morning. My name is S.M. Sharif. I am working in Kendriya Vidyalaya number 3, Jhansi as PGT. Today I will deliver here the topic motion in a plane. Under this topic I will discuss the subtopics. I will discuss the subtopics motion in a plane, position vector and displacement, velocity, instantaneous velocity and average velocity, acceleration, motion in a plane with constant acceleration, and some numericals. So, first is motion in a plane. So, when a body move in a plane, what is the meaning of plane? Plane has two coordinates, either xy or xz or yz. In further discussion, I will take xy plane. First of all, I will discuss here the position vector and displacement. So, this is the P is a particle moving in a xy plane. To find its position, we will join this particle with the origin. So, OP is the position vector and OP can be written as OP it is equal to R. It can be written as xi cap plus yj cap. It means along x coordinate x and y coordinate is y. And second is displacement vector. Suppose a particle moving in a plane. So, at any instant at t time it is at p and its position vector is r, and at t dash time it is at p dash and position vector is r dash. So, we can write in delta r as delta x I cap plus delta y j cap. Delta r can be written as delta x I cap plus delta y j cap. The delta x is this and delta y is this. If we write the coordinate of P, that is x y, so x is up to this and y is up to this. And when we write the coordinate of P dash, it will be coordinate of P dash will be x plus delta x and y plus delta y. So, delta x will be this and delta y will be this. Next is velocity. So, in this topic velocity, two types of velocity we are discussing. One is average velocity. The average velocity of an object is the ratio of the displacement and the corresponding time interval. So, let the position vector of P is r. It is at time t at P. After some time it reach at P1 and its position vector are given by R1. So, in delta t1 time it reach from P to P1 and from P to P2 it reach in delta t2 time and from P to P3 it reach in delta T3 time, and time is decreasing, means delta T1 is more than delta T2 is more than delta T3. One stage will come in diagram D that delta T is 0 and delta R is 0. So at that time, if we find the velocity, it will be instantaneous velocity, means when delta T is very small, very small, tends to 0, then it will be instantaneous velocity. So velocity is delta R upon delta T, or delta R can be written in this way: delta I x I cap plus delta y j cap upon delta T. Then we will get delta x upon delta T I cap plus delta y upon delta T j cap. So delta x upon delta T is average velocity along x axis, and it is Vy, it is along y axis. And to find the instantaneous velocity means the velocity at any instant, as in this diagram delta T is 0. So the direction of V is tangent at that point. So instantaneous velocity can be written as limit delta T tends to 0 delta R upon delta T. So it will be dr by dt. If we differentiate position with respect to time, then we can find the instantaneous velocity. And in place of R, you can write xi cap plus yj cap. So you will get dx by dt I cap plus dy by dt j cap. So you will get instantaneous velocity along x axis plus Vy. This instantaneous velocity Vy is along y axis, and the magnitude is root v square vx square plus vy square, and the direction tan theta can be found by Vy upon Vx. As you know, perpendicular upon base. So thus you can find direction. Now next topic is acceleration. Acceleration is the time rate of change of velocity, and we find if acceleration is not uniform, then we find average acceleration. And average acceleration is given by a bar is equal to delta v upon delta t. Average acceleration of an object is an ratio of change in velocity and time interval. So delta upon delta t, in place of v you can write vx I cap plus vy j cap. you may write delta Vx by delta t I cap plus delta Vy by delta t j cap. So A can be written as Ax I cap plus Ay j cap. And for instantaneous acceleration, as you understand in case of instantaneous velocity, that when time interval is very small, delta t tends to 0. In similarly we can find as instantaneous acceleration. A is equal to limit delta t tends to 0 delta v upon delta t, it is equal to dv by dt. If we differentiate v with respect to time, then we will get instantaneous acceleration. Now, motion in a plane with constant acceleration. Suppose that an object is moving in xy plane with acceleration a, which is constant. Let velocity of an object be u at time t is equal to 0 and v at time t, then acceleration a is equal to v minus u upon t minus 0, and it will be v minus u upon t. So v will equal to u plus at. So Vx is equal to ux plus ax t, and Vy is equal to uy plus a by t. Similarly, you can find displacement, that is r minus r naught is equal to average velocity into time. Average velocity is found when there is a uniform acceleration by summing up initial velocity plus final velocity divided by 2, and then you will get u plus, in place of v you can write u plus at upon 2 into t, then you will get ut plus half at square, and r will equal to r plus ut plus half at square. Ut plus half at square. So if we divide in components, then x is equal to x naught plus ux plus half ax t square, and y is equal to y naught plus uy plus half a by t square. In place of ux and uy, in place of u, you can also use v naught. So motion in a plane which is in 2 dimension can be treated as 2 separate simultaneous 1 dimensional motion with constant acceleration along 2 perpendicular directions. So now I will discuss some numericals based on above topic. The first numerical, the position of a particle is given by r is equal to 3.0 t I cap plus 2t square j cap plus 5k cap where t is in seconds and the coefficient has the proper units for r to be in meters. Find Vt and At. Vt means velocity and At means acceleration of the particle, and B part find the magnitude and direction of Vt at t is equal to 1 second. So first we will find Vt. Vt is dr by dt. So when we will differentiate, then it will be 3 cap plus 4t j cap. So magnitude of Vt at t is equal to 1 second. Vt will be, as t is equal to 1 second, 3 cap plus 4 j cap. So magnitude will be root 3 square plus 4 square, and it will be 5 meter per second. Acceleration is dv by dt. So, and you find v is, it will be d dt of 3 cap plus 4 t j cap, then you will get only 4 j cap, because differential of constant is 0 and for t is 1. So this is the acceleration, and you can also find the direction. Because it is Vt. For direction of v we want to find, then tan theta is equal to Vy upon Vx, and here Vy is 4 and Vx is 3. By trigonometrical table you will see then theta will be 53 degree. And second numerical, a particle starts from origin at t is equal to 0 with a velocity 5 cap, moves in xy plane under action of force which produces a constant acceleration of 3 cap plus 2 j cap meter per second square. Then we want to find part A. What is the y coordinate of the particle at the instant? Its x coordinate is 84 meter, and B part is what is the speed of the particle at this time. So RT, you know the formula of this initial speed, ut plus half at square, and here initial speed is 5 cap t plus half, and acceleration is given 3 cap plus 2 j cap t square. So we will take I cap together, t plus 1.5 t square I cap plus 1 j cap t square. So xt, position along x axis, position along x axis, xt is equal to 5 t plus 1.5 t square, and yt is equal to 1 j t square. Then x coordinate is 84, so 1.5 t square, 1.5 t square plus 5 t is equal to 84, or 1.5 t square plus 5 t minus 84 is equal to 0. When you solve it, then you will get, when you factorize it, t minus 6 and 1.5 t plus 14 by plus you will get here 1.5 t plus 14. So in second equation t will negative, so we will take only t is equal to 6 second. So at t is equal to 6 second, we will find the velocity. Velocity will be dr by dt, and it will be it will come 5 plus 3t I cap plus 2t j cap. So when we put the, it will get 23 I cap plus 12 j cap. So magnitude of V is root 23 square plus 12 square, and we will get 26 meter per second. And y coordinate, is 1j t square. So 1 into t is 6 j cap, so you will get 36 meter. So when x coordinate is 84 meter, then y coordinate will be 36 meter, and the magnitude of the velocity at t is equal to 6 second will be 26 meter per second. Thank you.